Hey guys, good morning. I just wanted to hop on here, guys, and show you a little bit how I contour my face. So contouring is so important. Not only is it going to give you like a little bit of a glow and make you look more awake, but contouring actually is a way that we can use makeup to slim down our face and to kind of draw attention to the places that we want attention drawn to and to draw attention away from maybe some features that we're not super confident in. So contouring is something that I absolutely love to do, and I contour my face every single day. So I just wanted to show you guys my favorite ways to contour. So first, I'm going to start by showing you guys how I do my dark color of my contour. So I use our Beachfront Bronzer in the shade Sunset. And then I just use like a powder, I use our powder concealer brush, but really you can use any brush to do this. As long as it like is a little bit more narrow, that way you can kind of like pick right where you want to put the product. So I'm going to use this to kind of accentuate my cheekbones. So I'm going to take our bronzer, and my cheekbone runs right here. So I'm going to go ahead and just put that right down my cheekbone like that, like trying to get this to focus. There you go. So right down my cheekbone like that, right? And you want it right on your cheekbone. And I dab it in, guys, instead of swiping, because whenever you swipe, you're going to get the product maybe not exactly where you want it to go, but by dabbing it, you can put it exactly where you want it. So I'm just dabbing that like so. Boom, I have my cheekbones. And you guys can see like it already gives me like that natural glow. And this Beachfront Bronzer is absolutely amazing for giving you that glow. So then I'm going to do my chin like that. Like that. And then I'm going to take it across my forehead. So guys, essentially you're making like the number 3, essentially. So I feel like that makes it a lot easier. A lot of women will say that they think that they can't contour, but I'm here to tell you that if I can do it, so can you. It's really not that hard. It's just a matter of knowing where to put your product. So there you go. You got that bronzer there. I take the other end of my brush just because it's a little bit more like fine tip for detail. And then I chisel out my nose. So I go right down the tip of my nose there on that side. And then I go right down my nose on that side. Then I take a little bit under my nose and a little bit across the bridge of my nose there, like that. And like that is literally like my dark shade of my contour. Then I go in with my blush. So I'm just using like one of my generic makeup brushes. We have a couple different kinds of blushes. If you're looking for a blush that's going to look good on your skin, just shoot me a message. Something that I'm just loving right now is our Moodstruck powder blush. This is the shade Serene. If you're fair-skinned like me, this shade will look super good on you. It's kind of like a baby pink color with a little bit of shimmer in there. So I just take this with this brush and I literally pop it right on top of my contour. It's not super pretty. I love this color. I just do that on both sides. Don't worry, we will blend it out. So now I'm going to take my big like puffy brush. Once again, this is just like a generic brush. We do have a big powder puff brush if you're interested. Guys, tools make all the difference. I'm still like converting like all my brushes over to Younique. So some of them like I don't have Younique brushes, some of them do, but I'll tell you that the Younique brushes that I have like are a complete game changer. I'm absolutely obsessed with them. So I just blended that in really good. You guys can see like it's like contouring makes a huge difference. Then I'm just going to take our highlight stick, and you can use literally anything, guys. If you don't want to use the Beachfront Bronzer and you just want to grab like the darkest shade of foundation, you can contour like that. We have a Sculpting Trio, which is kind of like a paint by number cream palette. That makes it super easy, gives you everything that you need in one palette. You can use that. We have contour sticks. Guys, you can really do whatever you want. And then I use the highlight stick. I really like this. It's cream to powder, which means it goes on cream and dries powder, and you literally just draw it on your face. Some people literally will even use like a really pretty bright, like whitey kind of shimmery shade of eyeshadow, and it all does the job. So I go ahead and highlight here because you want to highlight, guys, everywhere that the sun hits. So I put the highlight there. And I even highlight underneath where I'm going to use the stick with concealer even more, but I go up here just because I like the shimmer that I get from the stick. And then I go on my chin. Literally, guys, anywhere that the sun's going to hit. So clearly I need to blend that in. So I'm just going to take my Beauty Blender, which is damp. You always want to use a Beauty Blender damp. And I kind of just like press it in. I don't swipe because I don't want to put it anywhere I don't want it. I just press it in. But guys, isn't that like the easiest way to contour? I feel like that's pretty easy. So that is my trick on how to do it the quickest. And guys, that whole thing, I was talking through it, but if I wasn't talking, that entire contour would have taken me like 1 minute and I would have been done. So there you have it, guys. You know the importance of contouring, and you know what you can do with it and how much it really can slim your face.